He was untouchable, a teenage sensation, a powerhouse with golden boots, and a fuse shorter than his temper. At just 19, he conquered Italy. By 21, he was scoring in the Euros, and by 23, he was already fading. This is the story of Mario Balotelli, the man who had it all and somehow let it slip through his hands. Born in Palermo, Sicily, to Ghanaian immigrants but adopted by Italian parents, Mario was different from day one. On the pitch, he wasn't just good, he was unstoppable. At just 15, he debuted professionally for Lumezzane. At 17, Inter Milan came knocking. Under Jose Mourinho, Balotelli became Italy's most electrifying teenager. He could dribble, shoot, pass, fight, and cause chaos all in one game. In 2008, he helped Inter win the Scudetto. In 2010, he lifted the Champions League trophy. But the trouble was already brewing. Off the pitch, he was wild, fighting with teammates, throwing darts at youth players, setting fireworks off in his own bathroom. But still, Manchester City took the gamble. In 2010, Balotelli reunited with Roberto Mancini, and for a moment, it was magic. He scored goals, wore hats, drove fast cars, made headlines every week. But behind the chaos was a player full of pain. Balotelli never felt fully accepted in Italy. He was racially abused, called lazy, dismissed. His way of fighting back was fire, and fire doesn't always win. Euro 2012 semi-final versus Germany. Balotelli scores two goals, won an absolute thunderbolt. He celebrates shirtless, statuesque. Why always me? Suddenly becomes why not me? That was his peak. He was 21. The world was watching. But after the high came the heartbreak. Milan, Liverpool, Nice, Marseille. The list of clubs grew longer, and the highlights got shorter. At Liverpool, he scored just one goal in the league. At Milan, he was more Instagram than impact. Coaches gave up. Teams moved on. Fans forgot. Balotelli, once the crown prince of Italian football, became a forgotten name. But why? Was it his attitude? Or was it the pressure of being the only black Italian football star in a country that never fully accepted him? Balotelli was not just battling defenders. He was battling stereotypes. And some fights you don't win on the pitch. Today, Balotelli plays for small clubs in Switzerland and Turkey. He's 33, still scoring sometimes, still flashing that signature smile. He never became Messi or Ronaldo or even Zlatan. But maybe that was never the point. Mario Balotelli was raw, honest, beautifully broken. And when you really look back, you'll realize he gave us moments. Moments no one else could. At EchoBall, we tell the stories the headlines forgot, the heartbreak, the chaos, the beauty. If you believe football is more than trophies, subscribe, because some echoes never fade.